Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over an update from Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, and brace yourselves because it is not a good one. So, September 11th, 2024, dear Zion shareholders and supporters, we want to give you an update on the current status of our MJ01 recompletion project. Our operations have recently faced significant delays due to the unforeseen combination of downhole challenges, logistical constraints, and geopolitical factors. Not surprisingly, after 6 years of inactivity in a well over 3 miles deep, the MJ01 wellbore presents a challenging environment. One major delay that has arisen is our drill pipe separated and a section of it, the fish, dropped near the bottom of the hole. This is not an uncommon occurrence with the oil and gas drilling operations, but we do need to recover the fish to resume operations. This specialized tool we need are not in Israel, but we believe that we have located all of them, which then will need to be shipped to Israel, clear Israeli customs, and be transported to our rig site. Another delay arose out of the logistical challenges that we face. The ongoing conflict in the region has impacted shipping routes, the timely arrival of necessary equipment, and creative travel difficulties of our rig crews. Our operations required specialized rig crews who are not available in Israel. Our rig crews, largely from Hungary and Romania, have worked on our I-35 rig since its manufacture and are very knowledgeable and efficient with this operation. Nevertheless, it is physically demanding and dangerous work, which normally requires shifts of crews alternating from the rig site to home and back to avoid physical and mental fatigue, which can lead to accidents and injuries. Due to our logistical issues, some of our crew members have already been on site for 80 consecutive days, which poses a heightened safety risk. We, however, have been blessed with no accidents or injuries to date. An even further delay has been created by many of our rig crew members reaching the limit of their work visas. This requires us to reset visas, which is not a simple process, and it adds another layer of delay and complexity. We are also mindful of the significance of several upcoming dates in October. The 1-year anniversary of the October 7th attack marks a particularly sensitive period, especially given the ongoing war fought out several fronts and the emotional weight the date carries for Israel alongside the high holy days of Rosh Hashanah, Feast of Trumpets, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, the Feast of Tabernacles, and Simchat Torah, celebration of the yearly restart of the reading of Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. In light of the combination of downhole logistical and crew challenges as well as holidays and the 1-year remembrance of October 7th, we have temporarily paused any active operations. This is a necessary step to ensure the safety of our personnel and the integrity of the wellbore. We anticipate that once we have done all the necessary tools and renewed visas for our crews, we can resume operations in Q4 2024. This is, of course, all subject to the realities of the present geopolitical environment. The conflict in Israel, while not directly impacting our operations on a daily basis, creates uncertainties that would affect our schedule at any time. We remain optimistic that we can resolve our current issues, and we remain committed to moving our project forward as quickly as safely as possible. We will continue to provide updates as new significant developments arise. Thank you for your prayers and continued support during this phase of the project. Robert Dunn, CEO, Monty Ness, COO, and Executive Vice President. Holy moly. So we did expect some type of delays, or not necessarily fully expected, but we kind of knew that something could happen. This will be linked in the description below, by the way, if you want to go ahead and reread this for yourself. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to look at when Q4 is going to begin to kind of put that into perspective of how long they're pausing operations at a minimum without any type of delays. Then we're going to look at the price to see if the price is reacting negatively to this news, which I'm assuming if it's not yet, it will be. And I'll talk about support and resistance levels, and I'll talk about opportunities for swing plays on this particular play and my thoughts for moving forward. So let's first take a look at when Q4 will begin. Okay, so Q4 of 2024, not that far off, October 1st, 2024, but it runs all the way until the last day of the year. So when they say Q4, they didn't tell you the beginning of Q4, they didn't tell you the mid Q4. they can be tied up for the next several months, all the way through December at a minimum. Okay, to put that into perspective. So it could be, hey, it's just a few weeks, or it could be, hey, it's going to be a few months. I'm going to say that it's going to be a few months. That's just my prediction, because the things that they just talked about does not seem like it's going to be a quick process to get everything back and moving. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts there that they have to figure out, and I think they will figure them out, but it's going to take some time. So don't expect on Tuesday, October 1st, an update saying, hey, we're back. You know, we're up and running. Everything's back to normal. I think it's going to take some time. So that's the first thing. I think probably maybe in December they can start kind of getting everything back at a minimum. All right, so in my opinion, I'd say just kind of sit tight and don't even consider looking at this until December if you're holding, and don't get upset if they don't release anything until then, because it's a high probability that they won't. All right, and if you don't believe me, link in the description below. Go read all the things that they listed on why they're pausing operations. That's not going to get resolved in the next 2 weeks. Okay, so that's my thought on that. Now let's take a look at the charts. Let's see what they're telling us, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, taking a look at Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, and really not that much movement just yet, but you can expect this thing's going to come down further, in my opinion. And I've been saying that the last couple of weeks, actually. I thought they were going to come back and retest this 0.0386 level, and I think that we're going to see that sooner rather than later. And potentially, in my opinion, don't shoot the messenger, don't get mad at me, but I think we can potentially go lower than that. And so when we do get here, when we do get to the 0.0386 level, you can expect a spike in price. In my opinion, you're going to see people coming in and buying at these levels to average down or to do some type of swing play. So if you're in the market for doing swing trades, this is an interesting one to take a look at, because I think that we're going to fall down here hard. We're going to be really undervalued, and as you see here, every time we're undervalued, we pop our head up. Undervalued, pop our head up. We're going to be undervalued again, and we'll probably pop our head up. We'll probably get down here and go back to like 4.5, 5 cents, and then maybe fall back down again. So there you go. All right. My overall opinion is we're either going to stay in that channel for a little while and then break it, because people are still maybe optimistic and coming in, they're buying in, thinking that it's not going to be that long before the update comes to where they're resuming operations. Or what's going to happen is week to week, we'll see another leg down of, you know, no news, boom, no news, boom. Not like a significant move, but just little by little, we'll kind of continue to move on down. So I'm still not buying anything at this point, because I do think it's going to go lower, and I probably won't buy anything else until I hear that they're back and doing operations. Okay, I'm just going to hang tight to what I got, and I'm going to give it until, you know, November, December, when they come out and say they're resuming operations. At that point, it's going to probably be lower than what it's at now, which is still going to be a decent, well, for sure, a decent price to buy at. And hopefully they can get all their crap together and get everything rocking and rolling. You know, so anyway, just wanted to give you that update. It just came down. I wanted to hurry up and send that out to you all. Let me know what your comments are. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.